Let's give this a taste test, yeah? The jollof rice, I'll have it on its own first.
Yeah, look. Been a long time, where do I start? Life's about growth, had to water my grass. Smile on my face, but life's been harsh. Whipping in a Tezzy, fully charged. These days, peace over everything. Come with drama, just let the celly ring. Either that or it's a blocking thing. Speak wise words, let me vlog with it. Fully active, call me activist. Tell them, man, they can't chat to him. I'm him, what's happening? The waves right here start tapping in like the BPM. I'm rapping with GPs like shells, I'm stacking it. Talk my talk, I'm back in it. Talk your talk, there's capping it. Real talk, that's facts in it. No motion, you're lacking it. Great at what you're slacking in. Can't stay on ball, I'm tackling. Aim real high, I'm javelin. Reaching the same skies I travel in. Life's a movie, but don't act in it. Day in a life, I'll capture it. Can't tell you what the chapter is, but every new day I adapt to it. Can't sleep on talent. Living on the edge, but still stay balanced. Let me be transparent. It's a real life challenge. It's a real life what? It's a real life challenge.
What's going on, YouTube family? K-Soul's back here with another video, and yes, another food review. Yo, a lot of you love the jerk shepherd one, and they even reached out to me and they said, come back for the reggae jerk chicken dumpling. You know, I was rating the curry goat dumpling that they had for me. I originally went there for the jerk chicken, but they didn't have it, so they gave me a little remix, you know, and it was so good. And they saw the review. I guess they were excited by it because obviously I was rating them, and they invited me back for the jerk chicken dumpling, so I will be back for that. Maybe I'll review it again, I don't know. But today, I'm really promoting my people, the Afro-Caribbeans, because today we are going to an Afro-Caribbean fish and chip shop, okay? But they call it a fish bar, but from what I've seen already, it's like a what I would call a fish and chip shop, you know? So they've got a broad menu. They've put the culture in there, but it's still a traditional English fish bar, you know? So I want to see what it's all about. You know, is there going to be extra seasoning? I don't even know whether I'm going to do the English thing or stick to the Afro-Caribbean thing. But let's go there and see what it's all about, yeah? Right now I'm in Harrow. Am I in Harrow? Postcode says HA3. So yeah, that's Harrow Borough. Is that even a borough? Is it? It's Breno. I don't know, man. Anyway, we're in Harrow, or local to Harrow. The place is in Harrow. We're gonna drive there right now. Join me, enjoy the vibes as we roll. And yeah, man, see you on the other side. We got the goods, okay? It's raining, ain't the best day today, so I hope it doesn't disturb the content. So if you're hearing drops, yeah, that's the rain. Hope it don't affect the audio too much, you know what I'm saying? All right, so went in the place, as you saw, they have an amazing menu full of African dishes. Well, I say that, but it's like they use the main staple dish from, I would say, Nigeria or Africa, because, you know, jollof rice comes from all different parts of Africa. And then you got staple jerk, you know, jerk chicken, jerk seabass. They had suya, they had jollof rice. But what kind of surprised me, because when I saw this place online, I did think that maybe it's run by a black person. But no, the man that was, I don't know, it could be, but the man that was there was Asian, and then the lady, Middle East or maybe Asian, but light skin. I don't know. So I was a bit thrown off. I looked at the menu, then I looked at them and I was like, and it's funny because the other day I saw one like, you know, like a tilde rice, the one you microwave. I was in Sainsbury's and I saw jollof rice in one of them, like a brand that was selling jollof rice, but it's in like one of them tilde plastic packets that you put in the microwave. And I considered getting it. I was like, I didn't know whether to get it or not in it, because what I've noticed personally, if jollof rice ain't from West Africa, it's a bit hit and miss to me. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't want to risk it. But then I looked, and I was considering getting it, looked at it, saw it was from India, and I was like, well, jollof rice don't come from India, so do I really want to get it? So with this place, it could still be owned by black people, or they could have a black chef at the back. But the people at the front were Asian and Middle Eastern, so we're gonna try it and then we'll judge like that. If they got it right, well done. Let's see. What I actually got was jollof rice, jerk seabass fillet. I'm interested to taste that. And then I got, guess, plantain. But that's what I got first before the chips. But then I saw the chips and I was like, they look good, bro. They don't look like regular chip shop chips. No, they do, but they look good. They look good, man. They look crispy but juicy. Do you know what I mean? Pause. Well, that's not really a pause, but you know. So we got chips. What's this? Okay, so this is some pepper sauce. I'll be interested to taste that. I think that can go on a jerk, sea bass, or the jollof rice. So this is the jollof rice. It looks correct, smells correct. So they added a bit of salad in there. You know, this is the type of meal you eat inside, but I didn't really want to stay in there like that. I guess, I wonder if they've added some stuff on top. Don't know whether that's some form of coriander or thyme or whatever herbs this is. But that's quite interesting. I guess I'll add a bit of the salad to the jollof rice. Just a little bit. And then here is the jerk sea bass. Yeah? So that's what it looks like. And here you have the portion of chips. Let's give this a taste test, yeah? The jollof rice. I'll have it on its own first. Hey, I'm confused. Okay? It's okay. It's decent. Like it's. Do you know what it is? Like, it tastes like jollof rice, but it doesn't fully taste like, okay, how can I break this down? It's like 70% Nigerian jollof rice, in a sense that it's got a bit of the Nigerian jollof rice flavor. It's a bit more bland than the Nigerian jollof I'm used to. Listen, I'm a Nigerian man. I grew up with a mum that's pure Nigerian. I grew up in a community. I did grow up on ends. I did grow up around British people. But when I say community, I mean places like church, mum's friends, mum's people. I've always been to Nigerian parties. Everything I've done community-wise, it's been around Nigerians. So I say all that to say that I know what I'm looking for when I'm tasting jollof rice. Even me, I know how to cook jollof rice. It's one of my favorite things to cook. And I've perfected it over the years. Like, my kids love my jollof rice. You get what I'm saying? Like, my family like it. So I know the ballpark jollof rice should be in. And this one is nearly there, but not quite there. That's why I say it's 70%. Like, it's not bad. It's decent, but it's a bit more bland than I would like. And something is missing, but I don't know what. But I'll eat it. Like, I can finish it. Like, it's not nasty. Maybe, I don't know what, it's missing something, but I don't know what it is. I can eat it. It's decent. Do you know what I mean? Let's taste the seabass. The jerk seabass, yeah? Jerk seabass. It's the same as that thing as the rice. It's okay. I could eat it. The flavour is a bit stronger on this than the rice, like as in, I can really taste how they try to do the jerk. I don't think they distributed the seasoning that well though, because there's like clumps of seasoning in different parts of the fish rather than spread evenly. So some bits are going to be very salty, very seasoned, and some bits not so much. I can enjoy it. See, that bite that I just had was very salty, which means I just probably had a clump of seasoning, which is not good for you at all. Bottom line is, I can eat it. Right, I'll finish it. You know, so it's okay. Let's taste the chips. Can I admit something to you? I've got a soft spot for chips, especially chips from the chip shop, like the real potato ones. I really like them. You know where you could get good chips? They're called frites, I think, from Amsterdam. Chips make the cut. Like, obviously chips are not hard, anyone can do chips. But naturally, let me not say that, because not all chips are nice, you know? But this one, nice. I feel like it's got a very good balance between crunch and potato. I like the chips a lot. Yeah, so for me, I'm gonna give this, it took 15 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes to make. Yeah, prices are decent. Obviously, when you're looking at like the fish and the rice, the traditional dishes from black culture, they're a bit higher in price, obviously, but prices are decent. Service was all right. I would give this meal 6 out of 10 for taste. So a little bit above average is all right. 7 out of 10 for effort. So let's say a 6.5 out of 10. The reason why I'm giving this 7 out of 10 for effort is because if they're not from black culture, or if there's not a Nigerian or not a Jamaican person behind this, the effort to cook this type of meal and get it as close as they did to the authentic taste is pretty good. Because like I said the jollof rice is 70% like the jollof rice I will get from, you know, a Nigerian spot or a Nigerian party. 70%, there's still that 30%. Something's missing though in that 30%. Same with the jerk. The jerk, it tastes like jerk, but the seasoning wasn't evenly placed around the fish, and also there's just something missing. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something missing. So yeah, 6.5 out of 10, a 7 for effort, because they did get quite close. Hold on, where is the plantain? They didn't give me my plantain. I should mark them down. I'm going back. I'll be back to talk about the plantain, because she charged me for the plantain and she didn't give it to me. Oh my days. Okay, remove the half. They're getting a 6, and then they're gonna get a 5 if they try to dispute it. I'll come back to you. Okay, so I went back there and the guy just looked at me and he knew what I was back there for. Give me my plantain, man. Nah, he was like, yeah, nah, I'm sorry, he forgot. I think what it was is the woman served me. Sorry, has that been blowing all this time? Sorry, if the car heating has been blowing throughout my whole audio, I apologize. I only realized now. I hope not, but if it is, I guess I'll hear it back in the edit. Just not doing it again. Sorry. All right, so yeah, he clocked. I think what it was is the woman served me, and I saw her preparing the plantain, but he is the one that gave me the final bag, so maybe there wasn't good communication amongst them, I don't know. But it was also weird the way they fried this plantain. Like, you know the fryer that they use for the chips? They use the same oil and they pull it in just like they put chips in, which to me might throw the taste off a bit, but let's see. Okay, so they look quite burnt. Very oily, obviously, because it's very deep fried. This is not good at all. It's quite burnt, looks a bit like, you know when plantain's mushy? Let's taste it. Yep. This is what I'm saying, it's such a simple thing, plantain, yeah? Plantain's such a simple thing, but some people don't get it right, and this ain't really right. It's a bit more mushy than I like it. I like it in the middle where it's a bit soft, but it's still a bit firm. That's better. Pause. It's still a bit firm, but soft at the same time. Big pause. This one is very mushy, very oily. Not much thought into how they cook it. Maybe left it in a bit too long. Yeah, it's a no from me. This might bring back down their point, you know. I said 6.5 before, but now I'm thinking like a 5. Let me taste the, what I didn't do is taste the sauce with the rice. Okay, so let's try this with the stew. The stew, I tasted a little bit. It like tastes authentic, I think. That stew's good. Okay, I'm not gonna give them a 5, I'll give them a 6. The stew's good. It's a little bit tomatoey, so that kind of takes the authentic side away, because you see, the thing with Nigerian stew is it never is really, the good ones, never is too tomatoey. To me, when it's too tomatoey, it's kind of amateur, like, because you know, if you take, if you use like chopped tomatoes or plum tomato, a little bit of seasoning, you're gonna get a really tomatoey taste. You see the way the stew is fried, the tomatoes is fried, the way it's cooked, the way they would mix all the seasoning and sometimes even palm oil. You'll notice that there's this nice sweet taste, a cooked taste that's not too tomatoey but just sits well with rice. That hasn't really got that, but it's not bad, it's good. I can enjoy this stew, and on my first 2 spoons, it felt authentic, but then on the third one, I started to taste more of the tomatoey taste. The thing is that I'm saying all of this, but there could still be a Nigerian chef at the back. There could still be a Jamaican chef that maybe is married to a Nigerian partner. Do you know what I mean? Or it could just be them that we saw. I don't know. But like I said, I give it a 6 out of 10. They tried. Or basically, if it's them, they tried and they nearly got it, but not quite. If it is really an authentic Jamaican or Nigerian person behind all of this, then they need some work. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's my honest review. But yeah, man, check them out. Harrow Road, a fish and chip shop where you can get cultural food. Do you know what I mean? I think that's me. One more spoon. Yeah, man. Peace.